Welcome back to All Things EVM. My name is Aaron, and on this channel we go through all things Ethereum compatible. Today, guys, I want to get back into my airdrops update. I'm on vacation, out of town, but I did bring my YouTube setup just in case we had a big event just like this. We had the ZK airdrop just claimable this morning at about 1 a.m. my time. And then also we have LayerZero going to be possibly dropped as early as Thursday this week. So let's get into the alpha here. I got the max allocation on my primary wallet, guys. That's all that I did as far as farming goes. I don't like to sybil these things, guys, so I did get after it with one wallet in particular and got the max allocation of 100,000 tokens. And currently 100,000 tokens is worth $23,000. I sold about half of my allocation into Ethereum and am currently LPing inside of SyncSwap, guys, which I believe has a 1000% APR as current. I do expect that to go down as the day continues, as a lot of the trading goes on. However, I am doing quite well. 50,000 tokens was what I originally put in here. I've only swapped it for 259 currently, so it's holding its price relative to when I did put it in the LP. And did bag about 0.1 Ethereum in profit currently. But we're going to stick with this, guys. We're going to make some tokens as much as possible here in this LP. As you know, I'm a big liquidity farmer in these especially with these opportunities, guys. Can't balk at $23,500 in free money, essentially $24,000 with the 0.1 Ethereum that I have left in my wallet. Pretty stoked about this, guys. This is definitely the largest airdrop I've ever received personally. So let's jump into my spreadsheet on this. Up here, I did, at launch price, that was 24,000. Not launch price as of this morning, but launch price as of the time that I looked at this. I want to be conservative again, guys, but this is double what my projection was. So that puts us at a total of $42,000 in earnings for this year in 2024. And that makes up 62% of the goal of 69,000 in 2024 airdrops. Pretty stoked about that. Now, let's move on to LayerZero, guys. Both of my wallets that I've been farming this with, one of them is just a newer wallet with Friendtech that I didn't really get into zkSync with, but I have used for LayerZero a little bit. And then my main wallet, I do expect to make roughly $8,000 on that one. I know both of my wallets are not in the Sybil list that I have checked at least, and I'm hopeful that on Thursday we either get the allocation entirely or we get a checker to see how many tokens that we will get. I don't think there's currently any price check for LayerZero. I'm going to check Hyperliquid via Rage Trade here. So going to search and ZRO. Oh, we do have one for Zero on a Hyperliquid. It looks like it's trading at $4 currently, and I don't know, again, how much we're going to get allocated, guys. We haven't got a checker yet or anything. This has actually been trading for some time on Hyperliquid, and this could be, who knows what this is going to look like, as I'm sure Hyperliquid doesn't exactly know how many tokens are going to be dropped based on the current data that we have. I'm not really sure what that's going to end up being. So if we get a tracker or some sort of allocation checker, that would be awesome over the next couple of days. Otherwise, I expect it Thursday with a airdrop afterwards. So either this week or next week, guys, because June is wrapping up and we're already halfway through, and LayerZero did promise a zero token by the end of June. So we're finishing up the quarter. Quarter two is going to be done with June, and we'll get into July. So most airdrops are trying to finalize while we're in this final days of Q2. And let's get back into the checklist. I think Linea is going to continue to have their LXPL program. I need to look into my points there and update that, guys. Maybe when I get back from vacation, I can do that. Barachain, I haven't been interacting with quite as much recently. They've launched their V2 of their testnet. So if you got into V1, make sure to do a little bit of transactions in V2 to make sure you continue your traffic there. Mode was a little bit disappointing so far at $520, but that's only season one, and I believe they're going to have 3 seasons there. So I don't expect to make my full $4,000 that I projected, but I will continue to mine that as much as possible. Let's see, moving on to Scroll. I think Q4 is likely for Scroll, guys. This is what I'm going to put more of my attention to now that we have the ZK airdrop, I do think I'll probably end up moving some of my Ethereum from the sale of the ZK tokens to the Scroll network and start to farm things, and especially some of the Ramses forks over there, as I love using Ramses forks for some of my yield farming, and that is going to be great points for the Scroll airdrop. Zora, I'm not sure about, haven't done a lot over there, bought some NFTs here and there. Mantle, getting just ecosystem drops primarily over there, and a lot of those are listed below. Wormhole was great, still holding half of my tokens there, and we'll continue to hold on to those. Orbiter, yet to be determined. There's some just constant new things to do on Orbiter. I do feel like I'm getting farmed over there, so I haven't been as often using that one. Bungie, questionable. Li-Fi with Jumper. This one is, this will happen by the end of the year, I promise. I can't say I promise that, but this is one of those things where you just realize the lifespan of how many points can be generated. So I do expect Jumper and actually D-Bridge both to primarily drop within possibly soon. D-Bridge, I've heard, was supposed to be Q2, so we could see that sooner than later. Need to update my points here. KelpDAO should be relatively soon, guys. Rabby, no idea. Crystal is still generating points. Aperture, I did want to make an update on that. I did get all of $22 for my Aperture airdrop that was at launch, guys. I think that's actually worth even less now, probably around $5 currently. But we're just chilling there. I like Aperture for airdrop or for yield farming, so I'm going to continue to use that. Didn't really expect much out of the airdrop actually. $500, still made quite a bit less than 500, but still worth it. Phantom could launch a token this year, not likely, especially since MetaMask still hasn't. Who knows what's going to happen there. Dimension still, claimed a while ago. I did claim a new one. The Mand network did drop to Dimension stakers, made about $5 there. Not super worth it, but again, I didn't expect that one, so I just put it into the totals here. Avail we're still waiting on. I do expect great things from this. It looks like the token is currently around 50 cents on that, so we're making about $1,300. Rainbow still up in the air as far as their airdrops. I haven't gotten more points over the last couple months. And the rest of these are pretty, the only one I really want to talk about, honestly, is Aurelius. Although most lending markets don't have good airdrops, guys, I am farming this. I'm making about $10 a week in Mantle tokens on this, and then eventually there will be an airdrop there. So looking forward to that one. And then let's see, Ionic. I think I missed the claim period on this, and it wasn't worth much anyway, so I'm not too upset there. There was a really short claim period on that of about 2 weeks. I completely missed it. I know they're going to do a version 2 on that, so I'll just hold and maybe claim at a different time. So with that, guys, I do expect to make great gains on LayerZero either this week or next week, and that should get us even closer to our total goal of $69,000 in 2024 worth of airdrops. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more content just like this. Make sure to put in the comments how you did in the ZK airdrop, and then as well what you're looking forward to with the LayerZero airdrop or 0 token, guys. Have a great week. God bless.